Hey guys, welcome to my channel, the Bird Media Rights here. I had gone down to the city hall and the police were called on me, of course, and they had come um, because they have signs up on their door saying no filming, no phones, etc. allowed in this building, and it's a public building. So my objective was to challenge that sign. It was unlawful, unconstitutional. So I did that, and I had a really good talk with the mayor, who's all about transparency. He has some great plans for Chestermere. Sounds like my kids will be really happy growing up here, living here. He really wants to make change. He's doing the right things. We had a really good conversation. So I won't keep you guys to it. Here's the video.
Here is the operations non-commissioned officer, so it's my job to make sure this place works.
And other people do all the time, but we're the ones that got the ticket. Oh, and let me ask you, this is one thing too. I have to go to the city hall next. I'm gonna go there and be recording my transaction there.
Okay.
I need to get a
Just so you
public
know, just so you know,
records request.
there's been a change of policy at City Hall that prohibits the use of video recording in the building.
No, in public, you're allowed to. Policy doesn't trump the law. I've already looked into, I've talked to a lawyer, I called the lawyer and I asked them. And the lawyer told me, so we can go, like if I get arrested for that, that's fine with me. I've talked to an actual lawyer about that.
Okay.
So that's fine with me.
Right. So I'm just letting you know.
Policy does not trump law. I don't, like you guys are law enforcement, not policy enforcers. Let's just get that straight.
So when I tell you that an activity is prohibited in a public space, right?
Well, you can't do that. It's public. I paid tax dollars to go in there and be able to do business.
Can I post a sign at John Peak Park
You can do whatever you want.
that says that smoking is prohibited, right? Or skateboarding is prohibited in the parking lot? I can post that sign.
Like, I don't know, like you can post it.
So then it becomes a prohibited activity because there's a sign.
Is there a law, case law that goes with that then?
So it's trespass of property act. So when you engage
You can't trespass someone off of public property for doing a lawful activity. It says you have the freedom of press right in their constitution. And you can't deem something that I'm doing right now, if I go into a public building.
Public access,
Right,
the building is public access.
right,
But it's not crown land, it's just owned by everybody.
right. It's owned by the public. And
It's
if I
owned by
wanna
the
go there and
city.
film, I
It's
can
owned
go
by the
there and
city,
film.
in the city. So this, City Works, who owns that?
City Works?
Yeah, City Works Department, who owns that?
I don't know who that is.
They're the people who clean your roads and, fix sewers and put up signs and all
Oh,
that.
I don't know. I'm not going
So-
to their property. I'm going to
But-
my
but-
town
but
hall.
I'm making a point that that is property owned by the city. It
Right.
doesn't mean that you can just go there.
It does. I pay taxes to go there.
No, it doesn't. You can still be prohibited from entering there. Because you need to have a reason to go there.
Right.
So when you go there and you have a lawful reason for being there, they can restrict what you do when you're there, right?
Not in the
I'm-
public areas. Behind closed,
I-
like if you have a sign right there, it even says
Dwight,
in our contract.
Dwight,
Hey, I'm just
Dwight,
telling you.
I'm just letting you know.
If you don't
that
know it,
that's
I'm
there.
educating.
I'm trying to help you avoid a conflict today.
An arrest. That sounds like you're threatening me with
I'm
an
not
arrest.
threatening you, I'm telling you that if you don't follow this posted signs, that's gonna escalate
It's
things.
unlawful. You can't tell us
So-
deem something.
So here's my
That's a
thought,
lawful
here's my
activity.
thoughts for you. If you go there and the sign I think is posted there is there, right? Instead of escalating it, are you able to take a video of it before you go in and contact your lawyer and have that lawyer contact the city to say this is unlawfully posted before escalating it? Is that a way you can do it, or is your preference to escalate it?
No, I just want to be able to abide by we're abiding by the laws, within the laws. The law states you have freedom of press.
Yeah.
I have freedom to go there, I'm working on my story about Chestermere, and I have the right to go there, and if I'm doing business there, to asking for a form, or actually requesting a form from them,
Yeah.
so I can fill it out and get the public record of it,
Mhm.
I'm allowed to record what I'm doing. I'm allowed to, that's my God-given right to do that in public, especially for property that my tax dollars come out of my check for, to pay for. You can't turn around and say, well, we don't like you recording, so you can't come in here. That's like saying, if you have a sign on there, say, no black people. Remember back in the 1940s and 50s, you guys had a sign on there right now, it says no black people allowed? black people have to go somewhere else, like that's going to be lawful, you're going to enforce that. It's the same thing, saying no cameras in here, that's the exact same thing. You can't, that's
right
not
now
lawful.
It's not 1940.
Well, that's not lawful though, I'm saying it's not lawful.
So the laws do change, the laws do progress, right? And they do, right? They do.
We'll find out.
Right? Because like even the equipment I wear today is not what police officers wore many years ago.
My tax dollars come out of my check for to pay for. You can't turn around and say, well, we don't like you recording, so you can't come in here. That's like saying, if you have a sign on there, say, no black people. Remember back in the 1940s and 50s, you guys had a sign on there right now that says no black people allowed. Black people have to go somewhere else. Like that's going to be lawful. You're going to enforce that. It's the same thing, saying no cameras in here. That's the exact same thing. You can't. That's not lawful.
Right now it's not 1940.
Well, that's not lawful though. I'm saying it's not lawful.
So the laws do change, the laws do progress, right? And they do, right? They do.
We'll find out.
Right? Because like even the equipment I wear today is not what police officers wore many years ago.
I know, but
right?
what you just said is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Everything progresses.
A
Our
lawful
criminal code changes every year. All of our provincial statutes, city bylaws change. Everything changes. Change is the one thing that is a consistent. Right?
And who changed it? Them? They just put up a sign saying, we don't want black people in here, we don't like people with cameras, or they just put up a sign, and whatever that sign is, you're gonna enforce that.
Pretty sure you're not gonna see a sign there that has any racial.
But I'm saying to you, like, that doesn't mean anyone can put up a sign. I can put up a sign.
Yeah,
That doesn't mean,
I can put up a sign here.
but that doesn't matter.
Says that there is no recording of anything in this building.
And I would challenge that by telling you that that's unlawful.
Yeah. Do you think I would post an unlawful sign at my door?
Absolutely, people do it all the time. You just said that they have one there, and I'm gonna go challenge
Well,
that.
that's them, not here, right? If there's a sign posted here, we have the lawful authority to back up that sign. We had signs here not too long ago that said masks required, right? Masks are mandatory. And that was governed under law to do that. That's why the sign was there. So if somebody didn't want to abide by the sign, they wouldn't be allowed in, even though it's a public space.
Yeah, but that was a world pandemic. This is we're talking about
We're
my
still talking
rights
about
as just being in
if
public.
I deem something to be
You can't deem something lawful to be unlawful in public. You just can't. It's part of the Constitution. You just can't.
well, as we talked about earlier, the Constitution's not an absolute, right?
I guess
They're
we'll find
guidelines, they're guidelines,
Okay.
right? And for interpretation by lawyers who make lots of money interpreting the law
Yeah.
for the benefit of their
And
clients.
unlawfully arresting someone for a lawful activity can cause you a lot of money as well.
It could, it could.
Absolutely could.
Yeah, but as long as we're acting in good faith and following the law, right?
Law, not policy. You're law enforcement, not policy
As I said to you,
enforcement.
if I'm told that something is a prohibited activity, properly posted, right? That falls under the Trespass Property Act. There are certain
That's not
authority-
private property. You
there's-
can't do that. I'm just letting you know. If you want to look it up
Yeah.
after you go in there,
Yeah.
I know all the trespassing laws. It's on private property. That's public, open to the public. You can't deem a lawful activity illegal. You just can't. Our Canadian law, it's in our Constitution. You can deem it any way or change it. You said any way you want. I'm not gonna argue with you. We'll challenge it. If you guys want to arrest me for doing a lawful activity in a building that I pay tax dollars for, the judge can decide that, and then you'll have the case law that
Yeah.
says Edwards versus Chestermere, and then it will be posted for everyone to see.
Yeah, that's fine. So,
Okay?
okay, all right, good luck over at City Hall.
Okay. Hey guys, you can see post their Facebook on my channel, and you guys can leave your comment on what you guys think. Do you mind being on camera with me?
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey guys, I'm here with Mayor
Jeff.
Mayor Jeff. He is an amazing mayor, and we are here today, and we are
Hey guys.
here at the Chestermere Town Hall, and we are gonna take down this unconstitutional sign today that says no filming in our public building.
This one
And-
right here.
Yes, sir.
Let's see here.
Now, there's nothing better than transparency, and this guy is the best. Vote for him. Keep him in office. He has some really good plans coming up. I look forward to working with the town of Chestermere and with Jeff. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
We're excited, Dwight. We had a great conversation.
Thank you very much,
Yeah, I'm
man.
looking forward to your helping out.
God bless you and have a great day. And